I am tired. I just recorded a piece of video for last night's. I'm hoping last night's video that most of the video is from last Wednesday, like a week ago. When I uploaded it last night, Tuesday. Hopefully Tuesday was last night. Anyway, I want to go to bed, so that's a thing. But I didn't say, but I'm really tired. Nope, that's the same thing. I really want to go to bed. But if I were to vlog tomorrow, today for me, tomorrow for you, tomorrow for me, today for you, probably. If I were to vlog, then I might have something else to talk about. Not that I have something planned, but it could be something that happens tomorrow that I want to vlog instead of what happened today. So I'm going to vlog this now, even though I'm tired. So that's happening. So if I seem really tired, it's because I would be asleep right now. That being said, today was my first day of work at the daycare that I'm going to start, that I've started working at. I was going to say I was going to start working at, that I have started working at now, I guess, officially, since it is my first day in Delaware, where I'm moving. But anyway, I started there. It wasn't too bad. The days seemed to go pretty slow, partly because it's longer than most days that I worked at the hotel. And also, at the hotel, I was constantly doing something, so like a half hour would go by like that. I would do one room, and it'd be a half hour, and like do a few rooms, and next thing I know, I get there, do a few rooms, next thing I know, it's lunchtime already. So it seemed to go really fast. Although at the daycare, at least today, most of the time was spent watching the kids play, which isn't a bad thing. It's less stressful on me, but it was just, I mean, I don't know, maybe it was just happening today to get me like getting used to being there. But today in general, today itself or whatever, specifically, I don't know, whatever the case, today seemed to go slow because most of the time was spent just watching the kids play and stuff. We also went to lunch. We went outside and walked around the parking lot some, a few times type thing in the morning, and I had an hour lunch, which, like I put on Facebook, I'm going to get used to having an hour lunch by myself, because like at the hotel, it was like me and all the other housekeepers would eat lunch, or at least most of the other housekeepers would eat lunch together, and we'd talk, whatever, just kind of hang out and stuff. We'd only have a half hour, but it went by like it was like 10 minutes sometimes. And my hour lunch, I don't know what I'm going to do. Today on my lunch, I went and got a pop, like a medium pop from McDonald's and 2 pies from McDonald's, because I'd already eaten lunch, so it's not like I was going to go and get lunch. I'm not going to eat 2 lunches. I'm not purposely going to get fat. So, I mean, I was eating more than I needed to, but I was like, well, what else am I going to do? I'm going to go to McDonald's, and I'm going to get a drink, because I want to drink, and my pop that I had brought to possibly drink on the way to work, I hadn't drank on the way to work, so it was by lunch, it was by 1 o'clock, whatever, it was warm. So I went to McDonald's, got that, and just decided I was going to get other food, because I figured once I had my pop, I'd be like, oh, I should have gotten something. So I just went ahead and got pies. Anyway, I just got that and looked on my phone for the rest of the hour type thing. It was like 1:13 when I got back to the daycare in my car, and I just kind of chilled in my car for the rest, like till almost 2. So that's going to be kind of boring and stuff. I mean, maybe once I live there, maybe I'll have things I have to go do, or I don't know, something. Or I can run back home and do something that needs done. But right now, that hour is like too long to be by myself. I'd rather get paid for working that extra time, but I don't know if we're allowed to do that or not. So, yeah. Anyway, and then the kids take a nap, so that's more time that I have nothing to do. And they had a snack. And I didn't eat the snack, obviously, because, well, I mean, the snack was after I got back from break, or back from lunch, and I wasn't gonna eat the 2 pies and the pop and then turn around and have snack. That was enough food as it was. um, so yeah, everybody was really nice though. The kids were cute. I'm starting to get. I'm remembering most of the names in the class that I have, and I know a couple other names now. They weren't in my class because they came to our class when the classes were dying down at the end of the day and kids were being picked up. Yeah, the lady, woman, girl, whatever I work with, she's nice and stuff and very human. Um, Everybody else is really nice. There's a couple of girls that are like my age, maybe younger. I'm not really sure. I thought about asking how old they were, but I felt like that would be weird, so I didn't. But I was curious to see because she said that like a girl that worked there before had just graduated from high school. So I'm curious if either of these other, well, and if any of the other girls have just graduated from high school, or if they're in high school, or if they like were in high school, or if they are in college or graduated college, or like how similar to my situation they are, type thing, pretty much. Yeah. But anyway, everybody's really nice. The lady I work with is really nice. The kids are pretty good. I mean, there's a couple kids that are a little not picky, but are wanting to do or wanting what everybody else has and want to take it from them, and in one case, sitting on other children that are sitting in a spot, no matter what spot it is. Even if they move, the child will still sit on the kid. Anyway, there's some interesting stuff, I guess. But the most important thing, which I feel like might sound almost dumb in a way, it doesn't to me. This isn't too long. It doesn't sound dumb to me because you'll probably understand or get it. But for this to be my first day at my new job, the most exciting part of the day didn't include the job. I mean, it had to do with the job, but it wasn't while I was working. After I got off work, on my break, I texted Brett some. I didn't say I was on Facebook, but I was also texting Brett on my break. And he like asked how it went and stuff, or how it was going so far. So then I got off work and I pulled out my phone as I was walking out of the building, and I saw that he had texted "I love you," and I was like, oh yeah, I could probably call him. Before was calling me on his way home from work, but now I can call him on my way home from work type thing, because I have to drive to Ken for this next month. Well, a little over a month, but anyway, I'm the one that's going to be driving once I get off work. I mean, he's still driving, but I'm still at work when he's driving. Anyway, I was like, oh, well, maybe I could call him. I don't think he would mind, since he's called me when he got off work. So, I was thinking about that, and then I don't know if I was gonna call him, wait till I got to my car or whatever the case. I had looked up toward my car, and I saw a bright blue car next to my car, aka Brett's car, and I was like, oh my gosh, is that Brett? I bet that's Brett. Oh my gosh. It wasn't that great, but I was like, oh my gosh, is that Brett? I think it's Brett. I wasn't doing all that, but in my head I was. So I got closer and was more and more sure that it was Brett. But I was gonna go on his side. Well, like, he was facing the opposite way of my car, so like our driver's windows would have been on driver's doors or whatever, but on the same side. So I was going what would be the inside of our cars, like in between our cars, so it would be like next to his window, and I was gonna like talk to him and thought maybe he'd want to go and get supper or something. But as I'm heading over to in between the cars, he like beeped and I'm like, okay. And I looked in and he's like pointing at the seat next to him, so I went over there and I got in the car next to him, and he asked how my day was and wanted me to tell him all about it, and then he pulled, after he said that, he pulled a big bag of Arby's out from behind my seat, and he had a Mountain Dew for me, and Arby's meal with curly fries for me, which wasn't my favorite. He didn't. My favorite Arby's is like the number 4, the beef and cheddar, but he got me the number 2, whatever that is, with just a lot of beef, pretty much. But anyway, so we ate. He finished his food before I finished my fries, and I ate my fries before my sandwich, like all my fries before I eat my sandwich usually. Anyway, so we ate, and I told him about my day, and it was so awesome. He's so sweet. I love him so much. That totally made my day. I mean, not that I was having a bad day before that, but that was by far my favorite part of the day. The fact that like, he got off at 5 and he stayed in, I almost said, anyway, I almost said Mary and then Marysville. He stayed in Delaware and got food for us and parked outside my work next to my car with food, with Arby's for specifically, um, to hear all about my day, and that made me really happy. I love him so much. He's so sweet. Yeah, I love him. Anywho, that's how my day went without getting into specifics about what happened with specific kids and stuff at work. But it went pretty good. Like I said, everybody's nice enough. I figured, or I was told or whatever how to clock in and out, and yeah, it went good. So I think I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. Maybe drink a little bit of Mountain Dew. I don't know if I said on here, but I was wanting. Oh, I also need the towels and dryer. I was gonna do that before I talk to you, but I was wanting a pop and a snack, and I have both in my apartment, but I am full and I am tired, and I don't want to be up long enough to eat and drink something like a whole can of pop or a whole snack, and I don't really have the stomach for it right now. I'm not really that hungry. I'm pretty full still from Arby's, and I'm tired. I already said that. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow whenever I see you, and I hope you have a great, wonderful, amazing, lovely day.